The owl has been sighted. We were driving between Xenia and Lebanon on State Route 42. We saw this bird-like creature just, flying, just kind of keeping pace, and we actually drove beside it for a little bit. It was almost flying right beside our car, and then it cut out and flew right in front of us. It was that moment that the owl had been spotted. The meaning, what an owl means, is it's a sign of medicine and healing, in times to come. I myself have always thought owls were very beautiful creatures. I remember one time when I was a teenager seeing one sit on top of like a light post. It was around dusk time. It was just sitting up there. I thought that was really neat to kind of see one like that because it's kind of rare to see them. And I think they're just really neat animals. And I felt very privileged to be able to see part of that. Another thing about that drive is it's a very beautiful drive. It feels between, Xenia and Lebanon on State Route 42. You have Waynesville in the middle, which that's kind of there's a charm to that town. Apparently there's a lot of haunted, history and paranormal history behind that town. That's about halfway through it. But when you're driving, through it, the more attached you get to the land, you realize more. You notice the land more. Like there's a certain part on when it's on 123 outside 11, you're going up this hill. I never really much paid attention, but the closer you get sunk into Mother Earth and the closer, you realize things about it, you start paying attention. I notice how high up this goes, and there are certain parts you start paying more attention to the land. This is a very beautiful and untouched, part of Ohio, and it's really beautiful. And one other thing I want to mention is over the summer, I almost moved to Tennessee. Almost moved to Murfreesboro, which is, it's about 30 miles south of Nashville. And at the time I was very excited, and I was just very excited. And the reason why is I wanted out of this town and I thought I had a chance to get it. I was so exciting, celebrating, and things didn't quite work out the way we had hoped they did. And we were there with all this anticipation that this was going to happen. And we get back home for a little bit and we find out we're not going to be able to go back down. There's various reasons. And I remember the first night coming back, I drank for about 2 days straight, which ended up with me puking, in the backyard where I was living because I did not want to be here. And I really did not want to be back here. And I was really bummed that we didn't go there. But upon looking on retrospect now, I'm very thankful we didn't end up down there because I don't belong down there. I belong here in Dayton, Ohio, filming videos here and capturing what's going on and continuing my life in this town.